Good morning and welcome to Social Talks. This is Halal Mahdi. As we approach Election Day on November the 5th, the United States prepares for a pivotal moment in its democratic process. This year's presidential election features Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump in what has become a highly anticipated rematch. Since entering the race at the end of July, Harris has consistently led in national polling averages, currently maintaining an advantage of approximately 4 percentage points over Trump. The recent debate, watched by over 67 million viewers, appears to have had an impact on public perception. Polling conducted in the week following the debate indicated a modest increase in support for Harris, while Trump experienced a slight decline in his numbers. Both candidates are addressing pressing national issues. Harris has focused on themes of economic equity, healthcare reform, and climate action, aiming to distance her campaign from the challenges faced during the Biden administration. She is also seeking to define her stance on immigration and social justice areas where Trump has remained vocally critical. Conversely, Trump has doubled down on his promises from previous campaigns, vowing to complete the construction of the US-Mexico border wall, implement stricter immigration policies, and cut taxes significantly. His proposals have included eliminating income taxes on certain wages and pushing for legislation that aligns with his vision of American energy independence. While national polls provide a general overview, the election will ultimately be determined by outcomes in key battleground states. States such as Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin are critical as they hold significant electoral votes. As we move closer to November, the stakes in these swing states grow increasingly high. The race remains competitive and voter turnout will be essential. Before closing off, let's see what our fellow Americans' thoughts are on the presidential elections.
Hi, my name is Kendall and I'm from Richmond, Virginia in the United States. How I feel about the upcoming election is a mixture of nerves but also excitement. I think we are going to see a shift in American politics in this election, and it's something to look forward to. So what I'm most excited for in the upcoming presidential election is the prospect of having a female president. I think at this time in America it's super important, especially when we're talking about reproductive rights, to have a woman in office. So I will be voting for Kamala Harris. So some policies that are super important for me, just to decide in an election of who I'm voting for, are reproductive rights, gun crime and violence, and climate policy.
My name's Dana and I'm from New York. I'm anxious to see who wins. I'm most excited to see what Kamala Harris does, just because she is a new addition to the election. I feel like that's something that's not really been done before. Mainly strengthening the economy and, definitely like gun reform as well. Crime, all those things.
Good afternoon. My name is Kendra Lewis, and I am here in Cincinnati, Ohio, in the United States of America. And it is 2024, the year of election. And how do I feel about the election? It always makes me nervous, anxious, and fearful. Why fearful? Because of the unknown. And who am I most excited about is Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. And why? Because 1, she's a woman. 2, she's already making history. And 3, who knows a woman better than another woman, especially when it comes to making the decisions about our bodies. And what issues are most important to me? Well, 1, it will be gun and criminal violence. And then 2, mental health.
My name is Giovanni Matos, and I currently live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm studying cybersecurity at Penn State University. I'm really excited for the upcoming election. It's a very exciting time. It's about for change, and I'm really excited to see what the next 4 years brings to us. When I was watching the presidential debate, kind of seeing their policies and how they attacked both of them, especially with the economy, I really liked how Donald Trump kind of had the better plan, and it was better detailed, and I aligned with more about what he said. What I look for in the presidential candidate, it's really about their policies on the economy. That's what's important to me, and especially as a U.S. service member as well. I look for national security and also defense of the country, and that's what's really important to me.
So, how do I feel about the upcoming presidential elections? Realistically, with everything going on, there's a lot of political violence. I feel the media has been tackling the whole election very negative. people don't know what to believe from either parties. That's either from Trump or Harris. Even it trickles down to the senators and governors, and it's just been very nasty. I'm a little scared, frustrated. I've always been a type of person that I have researched and engaged myself in the political atmosphere. And I've been with others, spoken to others, and they feel the same way. And they don't, either parties, either Republicans or and Democrats.
Thank you for joining us for this overview of the 2024 presidential race. We will continue to bring you the latest news and developments as they unfold.